the men from the ministry. We present Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler in The Men from the Ministry, a weekly tribute to the men of our government offices. Men who give themselves wholly to public service, from the tips of their 10 fingers to the ends of their 10 toes. In short, men you can really count on. To those who work in the General Assistance Department, a healthy body is just as important as a healthy mind. A few minutes of brisk exercise helps to start the day right.
Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, dear.
Well, what's the matter, Phil? Had an accident?
I'm afraid so, man. I've broken the string of my yo-yo.
Well, I'm not sorry to hear it. Had the blessed thing in the key twice. Have you written that note for the permanent undersecretary?
Yes, I just writ it. The ink hasn't quite dried.
Well, use this blotting paper and then read it out.
Righto, I will. Now, listen to you.
Read from the note, too, not from the blotting paper.
Perhaps it would be yes. Dear Gregory, we hope you will accept this gift in recognition of your 25 years with the General Assistance Department. P.S. Please excuse...
Handwriting?
That's the word, yes.
Well, never mind. No doubt I'll be able to cover everything in my speech. And then Sir Gregory will express his surprise and delight.
Well, not much of a surprise, surely. He's been dropping hints all over the place.
Still, we can hardly let the occasion go by without making a gesture.
Yeah, I agree. I've often wanted to make a gesture to Sir Gregory. Do you think the old devil's going to like what we've chosen for him?
Oh, the cuckoo clock.
General Assistance Department, Richard Guyler speaking.
Next in here.
Oh, Sir Gregory, we were just talking about you. It's the permanent old
let me have it. Let me have it. Ah, hello, Sir Gregory.
Ah, Linnet Brown. Splendid weather, isn't it?
I beg your pardon, Sir Gregory.
Sunshine, cloudless sky, reminds me of the day I joined the department. 25 years ago.
Oh, well. 25 years, eh?
Yes. Still, we must live in the past. The present is the important thing, isn't it? Huh?
Oh, quite so. The present.
Yes, the present. And the future, of course. It'll be a happier future all round if everyone makes their contribution.
Yes. Yes, I think I see your point, Sir Gregory.
Oh. Well, then, Brown, if you should happen to want me for anything, I'll be popping into your office at 4.
I think he's afraid we've forgotten him, Sir. Just as well we took that collection.
Have we got enough to pay for the cuckoo clock?
Well, not quite. We've got 708 there. And a badge with I Love Elia on it.
That means we're still £2, 2 and 8 pence short. Let's hope Mildred manages to scrape it up from the typing pool. Yes, she's...
Oh, what a tight fisted lot they are in that typing pool. Half of them couldn't open their purses for rust.
How much did you get, Mildred?
Well, now let's see. Now, I started out with minus 30, 3, 2, what on the other? 9 pence.
Yes, well, it all helps, I suppose.
Yeah, but going round, I had to fork out 7 bob. For 2 weddings, 3 ruffles, and a baby.
Oh. Yes, well, I can see there's nothing else for it. I shall have to dig into my own pocket.
Oh, I say, Mum, that's very noble of you. Dig into your own pocket, eh?
Yes, that's where I keep the key to the petty cash box. Yes, we'll charge the rest of Sir Gregory's present against taxi fares. After all, the money is going on the clock, eh?
Oh, sorry, girl.
No.
You are sharp today. I'll go and pick up the clock in my lunchtime.
Splendid, yes. Where'd you order it from?
Well, it's a little watchmaker's shop, O'Toole and Ratchet. I was passing on my way to work when I suddenly heard this clock going cuckoo. Well, I immediately thought of Sir Gregory.
Very appropriate present, yes. Yes, we're not only giving him the conventional clock, we'll be giving him the bird as well.
Oh, that's another good one. They promised to dust it off and wrap it up for him. Charming people, Mr. O'Toole and Mr. Ratchet. So gentle and well-mannered.
Yes, Mr. Ratchet, that's what we'd do. We'd plant a bomb in Big Ben and blow it to smithereens.
Well, if you think it's for the best, Mr. O'Toole, I
can't say that I'm happy about it.
But what else can we do with business so terrible? I mean, look at this week's sale. 2 plastic straps and 1 Mickey Mouse watch.
Well, there's the cuckoo clock. It looks as though you're going to sell that.
Well, I hope you fix the cuckoo, that's all. I fancy putting it in backwards.
Yes.
Well, it's hung outside, is it? And every hour it shoots back in, going, who cook? Who cook?
It's all right now. You see, I prepared it.
Good, then I'd get it packed up.
Okay.
But people still aren't buying enough watches. And for why? Well, I'll tell you for why, though you didn't ask me. It's all them free clocks in the street. People don't need watches anymore.
Yes. And the biggest free clock of the lot is Big Ben.
Exactly, you're right. Now, if we blow that up, we'll really be making our protest. For a start, the BBC will have to buy a clock of their own.
As long as no one gets hurt. This is the bomb here, is it?
That's right. I made a bet. Now, we've set to go off at 3 o'clock this afternoon. That'll give me plenty of time to get to the Big Ben.
Sorry.
Don't stop it.
No.
We'll be blown to bits.
Yes.
And then I'll have to make another one.
Yes, Mr. O'Toole, I must state categorically that I don't like this business. You see, I don't approve of...
Nuts. It'll be like the troubles all over again.
Someone's coming into the shop, I think.
Well, you go through and see to him.
Yes.
I'll get this bomb out of the way.
Good idea.
Now, let's see here. Where did I put it? I popped it in this cardboard box. With the brown paper around, so no one will suspect. Oh, there's the lovely-looking parcel. Now, I feed it away on the top shelf until the coast is clear.
So you see, Mr. Ratchet, we managed to get some money together after all, and now I've called to pick up the coffee.
You're stepping to the back room here and sorry.
Mr. Ratchet, I see you've got a customer.
Yes.
Well, I'll not be in your way on account of I'll not be here because I'm going out.
I see, yes. Yes, very well, Mr. O'Toole. Yes.
By the by, that little item I was dealing with, I put it on the top shelf.
Yes.
I'm off to the Green Shillelagh for a drop of the hard stuff.
Yes. Now then, Mr.
Yes, that's right.
What was it you were looking for?
The cuckoo clock, you remember. You were going to pack it for me.
Cuckoo. Oh, yes, the cuckoo. Yes, Mr. O'Toole was dealing with that little item.
Right,
Now, I wonder where he put it.
Well, I think I heard him say something about the top shelf. There does seem to be a parcel up there.
Oh, yes, that must be it. Yes, there's no other customer's orders here. Perhaps you could reach it down for me.
Yes, I am a bit sorry.
Yes.
Oh, my word, it seems rather heavy for the cuckoo clock.
That's it, all right. You can hear it ticking there.
Splendid. It's nicely wrapped, too.
Yes.
Oh, wait till Sir Gregory opens it. He'll be thrilled to bits.
Well, I do so. Really hope so, Mr.
Lamb, Richard Lamb. As in, you know, here's my card.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, you must be very well known. There's nothing on it.
Well, my name's on the other side, actually.
Oh, how novel.
Yes,
on the other side. Yes. General Assistance Department, Whitehall.
That's right, yes.
Well. Oh, that's fortuitous.
Is it?
Yes, you see, if you're working for the government, you might be able to advise me on a rather delicate problem.
Well, by all means, I'll do my best.
You see, a friend of mine is planning to do something rather naughty with a homemade device.
I say it's pretty odd.
Yes, it's illegal, you see.
Well,
but apart from that, I'm afraid that it may prove harmful.
Yeah, I'm sure it will, but I really ought not to get mixed up in it.
Well, I don't want to bring his name into it, but I thought you might...
Yes, well, I don't really feel qualified to... I suggest you ring up someone in authority and get them to... Well, it's been awfully nice... Yes, good day.
But ring up someone in authority, eh? Let me see. Who do I know of? Of course. Now, where's that card he gave me? Yeah. Whitehall. Quick. 7-3. An anonymous tip-off. That's the answer. Yes. Won't get anyone into trouble.
General Assistance Department. Lennox Brown speaking.
Oh, yes. This is an anonymous tipple. Yes. My name is, oh, no. I'm not supposed to tell you that, am I?
Beg your pardon.
It's this bomb, you see. My partner plans to blow up this, national institution, you might say, in the middle of London.
Yes, well, as long as the matter's been passed through the proper channels, I can't see that he what.
He's going to plant a bomb in this big building, you see. It's going to go off at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
But has he had ministry approval for that?
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. So you will remove the bomb, won't you? Goodbye.
Goodbye. No, wait a minute. No, you haven't told me where the bomb is.
Haven't I? Oh, so I haven't. No, well, the building is going to blow up.
That's what the grand drop of the hard stuff in the nails in me boot.
You're back already, are you? Yes. Mr. I'll leave that little matter with you. Goodbye.
But you can't.
Who's that on the phone, Sir Andy?
Me? Oh, no. Yes, no. The wrong number, Mr. O'Toole. Yes, 2 wrong numbers, in fact. You see, he didn't want to speak to me, and I certainly didn't want to speak to him.
No, and why should you? No. Yeah, well, I just came back to tell you I won't be coming back for the while.
I see.
I'm at the pub having another drop of the hard stuff to get me going.
Yes, well, wait for me. I think I'll join you, Mr. O'Toole.
Right.
It promises to be a very trying afternoon.
Here we are, well, Mr. Gregory's present, all nicely rested. I say, why are you wearing that old tin hat?
I've had a most disturbing anonymous telephone call, Cooke.
Have you? Who from? Oh, yes, I see you. Yes.
Yes, it seems a bomb's been planted somewhere in London and it's due to go off at 3 o'clock.
Good heavens.
Now, be careful, too. You nearly dropped that parcel. You better put it on my desk.
Yes, but a bomb, you say? Where is it?
Well, he didn't say.
Oh, it's smashing. They got a bowling alley and a...
Some of these criminals have had university education, you know.
Remember,
sir. Our road safety display lorry ran over to a red white mottled coat, black ring round one eye. No collar. You had him tied up, but he gnawed through the rope. I see. Leave it with us, will you? Goodbye. Blessed woman lost her husband, she said. There, sir. Where were we?
Well, you're going to get all London's famous large buildings evacuated and searched at once.
Well, sir, yes. I'll get things moving if you'll take full responsibility.
Well, of course I will,
Right. Is there anything else, sir?
well, yes, there is one thing. Since I'm in Scotland Yard, I might as well tell you about it. Well, I rather suspect that the woman upstairs has been pinching my milk for her cat. I've got no absolute proof.
Belfast shipyard, where Lady Lucas Foote was launching Britain's latest tanker, SS Coppolis. After the traditional smashing of the champagne bottle, she slid gracefully into the water to the cheers of the crowd. She was later rescued by a police launch. In London, there's been considerable chaos as police evacuated all important public buildings in response to a tip-off that the bomb had been planted in one of them. In the House of Commons, the search interrupted one of the major events of the new session, the Prime Minister's lunch with the black and white minstrel. The Albert Hall had to be cleared in the middle of a midday concert. Fortunately, the work involved was Schubert's unfinished symphony, so it simply meant that the orchestra didn't finish it a little sooner than they normally wouldn't have. A Scotland Yard official said the big diversion of police from their normal duties had resulted in a wave of petty thefts. He appealed for the return of his warrant card, handcuffs, and helmet, as they had sentimental value. After a search, the Royal Mint was declared safe. A spokesman later said, "It would be disastrous if a bomb blew up in here. After all, we don't want a mint with a hole in it." So that was the news, and now the World's One continues with an interview with the men responsible for this massive search. Mr. Lamb, perhaps you could come to the microphone and tell us all about it.
Yes, well, it's a sort of long stick thing with a knob at the top and wires leading out of it, and it says BBC round the bottom.
Yes, but what I'd really like to hear about is this bomb search. Perhaps Mr. Lennox Brown.
Yes, of course, yes. Well, this phone call suggested the bomb had been planted in a large London building, you see. Somewhere of national importance.
I see. You mean like the Tower of London?
Yes, that's right. Or Buckingham Palace and Broadcasting House, the Bank of... Broadcasting House?
Broadcasting House.
Broadcasting House.
If you ever come across the sea from Ireland, I don't need it on you too heavy, am I, Mr. Ratchet, me darling?
No, actually, I thought I was leaning on you.
It's a ridiculous time to throw a man out of the pub.
Yes.
It's these licentious laws, you know.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Well, it is 3 o'clock, and we... 3 o'clock? It's 3 o'clock. What's the matter with you? The bomb goes off at 3 o'clock, and he's still on the premises.
Sure, it isn't it that watch of yours that's wrong. There's nearly an hour to go, me mind. Now, look for yourself. 2 o'clock British summer time.
Summertime? No, that's over. Done with, you see. You should have put your watch on an hour last week.
I don't believe it. If the time was good enough last week, it's good enough today.
Oh, yes, but that means that the bomb won't be going off until 4 o'clock. Everybody else's time. There's still an hour to go.
That's right. Still, I'd better get it out of here if I'm going to plant it in Big Ben.
Yeah.
Now, will you hand it down to me, Mr. Ratchet? It's in that brown paper parcel on the top shelf.
Oh, what a jolly good hiding place. Nobody would ever... Oh, there's something you ought to know, Mr. O'Toole.
What's the matter? Look, I'll show you. There it is, right in front of your nose. Gone.
Yes. Yes, you see, I thought it was the cuckoo clock. I gave it to that Mr. Lamb.
Oh, you great pretty.
I'm not a great...
You are that. Now, I hope he wasn't planning to play on HP.
No, but don't you see? He buys a cuckoo clock from us and gets blown to bits. That sort of thing could damage our reputation.
Well, we'll get the bomb away from them and give them the clock instead. Now, where did I put the clock? It's under the bench here.
Yes.
Now, we'll make up another parcel and tell him there's been a little mistake.
We'll have to jolly well hurry. Got his card here somewhere. Yes. General Assistance Department.
General Assistance.
It doesn't say which office it is,
Oh,
does it?
these government buildings are like rabbit warrens, you know. We'd have to split up and search for us when we get there.
Right, yes.
I only hope we find them in time.
Well, Mr. Lennox Brown, it's nearly 3:30 and nothing's blown up yet.
No, apparently not, Miss Murphy. No, obviously it was all a hoax.
Fancy. And after you got all them buildings emptied and searched, the Bank of England, Buckingham Palace,
Yes, all right,
the
Miss Murphy.
Tower of London, the British Museum, Westminster Abbey. Oh, I had to laugh.
That'll do. I'm afraid Sir Gregory won't be too pleased about this business, you know. Still, I dare say his outlook will change when we give him his present. Yes, let's just hope the presentation goes with the bang.
Oh, yes, the presentation. What time's he coming, sir?
About 4 o'clock, he said.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for the General Assistance Department.
Well, this is the General Assistance Department, but you just can't get past...
Oh, thank heavens I found you, sir. I'm from O'Toole and Ratchet, the clockmaker, sir. There's been a bit of a mix-up, you know.
Mix-up? Well, how do you mean?
Well, sir, we accidentally gave you, Mr. Lamb, the wrong parcel, do you see?
Oh.
And this one I've got here is the cuckoo clock, sir.
Yes, it's a good job you came. If we'd given them Sir Gregory the wrong parcel, he'd have exploded.
Well, if we can just swap parcels. Careful now.
Well, here you are, Mr. Elby. You hold this one.
Oh, yes, right.
But I'll bid you good day, sir.
What an odd fella. Welsh, of course. Better check that parcel, Miss Murphy, I think, make sure it is the right one this time.
This is the cuckoo clock, all right. Isn't it lovely?
Yes. A bit nervous of them myself. Yes, Pickering of Pensions used to have one, Damn bird shot out and got tangled up in his moustache. All but dragged him back in with it. Messy business.
fancy. Well, I hope Sir Gregory likes it. I'll wrap it up again already. Yeah, where's Mr. Lamb? He'll be late for the presentation.
He's freshening up in the washroom. Yes. Well, I hope he gets to move on.
Oh, where's the soap? Oh, it slipped under my fingernail.
Mr. Lamb.
Yes?
Mr. Lamb, thank heavens I found you. I've been trying every door.
Oh, it's Mr. Ratchet, isn't it? Fancy seeing you here. Popped in for a wash and brush up at the minister's expense, eh?
Yeah, I'm afraid I haven't got the time, Mr. Lamb.
Oh, haven't you? It's 5 to 4, actually.
Dear me, I came to tell you there's been a most dreadful mistake, you see. I gave her the wrong parcel at lunchtime.
Oh, that's awkward. My colleague's just preparing to hand it over.
The one I gave you has a bomb in it.
Well, there's no harm. We can soon... A bomb? Did you say a bomb?
Yes, a bomb. It was in a parcel the same as the clock, you see.
In a parcel the same as...
Mr. O'Toole's parcel with your clock in it somewhere in this building. We split up to find you the quicker.
You mean my number one's about to give the permanent undersecretary a bomb?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, it does.
You to go off at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, good heavens. Just as it's handed over. Out of my way. I've got to stop them.
Yes.
There you are, Mr. Ratchet. There's no time to lose.
Mr. O'Toole.
And still carrying our cuckoo clock. I'll take that.
What?
There's still 2 minutes to go. I might just sort it out.
Here, come back with your that's not it. Oh, be that, he's gone. Oh, I tell you, Mr. Ratchet, I'll never muck about with bombs again. Come on, let's get out of here. 25 years, Lennox Brown. 25 years. It's quite a record, isn't it? It certainly is, Sir Gregory. Indeed, yes. Yes, 25 years of public service. Don't know if any of the young chaps will be able to go on like that. Well, very unlikely, Sir Gregory. Not many people would go on like you. By the way, where's Lamb? Oh, I'm sure he's on his way. Yes. Yes, he knew you were coming. Oh, yes. I told you, didn't I? Well, I just thought I'd pop in and show you my new Vicuna coat. My word.
Oh, the minister presented it to me, you know, in recognition of 25 years loyal service.
Very nice indeed, Sir Gregory. Very, thank you.
Lovely, sir. It's for a line, too.
Thank you. Well, yes, I've had gifts from almost everybody. Almost everybody.
Ah, have you really?
Yes, almost everybody has given me something. Lady Pitkin excelled herself last night.
Oh, very jolly.
Yes, presented me with a brand new Rolls Royce.
Oh.
Yes. Step over here to the window. Down there in the car park.
Oh, look, that's right underneath the window. Oh, shiny and new.
Most impressive, Sir Gregory. Oh, not a bad little job, eh? Well, I thought I'd bring it in today to give it a run, you know.
Yes.
As I said, Lennox Brown, almost everybody has given me some gift to mark the occasion. There's only one person I can think of who hasn't.
Well, now, I thought we might
and
wait for Mr. Lamb.
Speaking of you, Lennox Brown.
Yes.
What about this nonsense this afternoon, evacuating all those buildings and all that?
Yes. Well, perhaps we won't wait for Mr. Lamb. No, we won't do that. Sir Gregory, I'd like to present you with a small token of our esteem.
A parcel? For me?
Yes.
Well, what a surprise. No, you shouldn't.
Well, now, here you are, Sir Gregory. Now, on behalf of all of us, let me say...
Get down, you fool. Get down. I'll save you. Leave it to me.
What to? What are you doing?
Give me that parcel. Give it to me, I tell you.
Here he's wrapping Sir Gregory's Vicuna coat round.
Damn! What the devil?
Stop babbling, man. Oh, I'll put it in the fire bucket. Quickly now.
What are you? Heavens, to put that fire extinguisher down.
Get back. I'm going to smother it in smoke.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, flipping heck.
There. I've done it. No need for thanks, Sir Gregory.
My coat. My Vicuna coat. Ruined.
I'm sorry I had to punch you on the nose, Sir Gregory, but you were panicking. Now, Sir Gregory, hold this other parcel, if you will.
I hope you've got a good explanation for this, too.
I'll do more than explain. I'll show you. Pass me my brolly, Mildred. There was a bomb in that first parcel. Look, in the fire bucket. Watch while I poke it. Now then, gently does it. It's possible I made rather a silly mistake.
By the gods, Lamb, just wait till I get my hands on you. I'll ring your scrawny. Here, hold this wretched parcel, Lennox Brown.
Wait a minute. If the bomb wasn't in that parcel, it must be in... Stand back, you fools. I'll save you. Give me that parcel.
Oh, he's up again.
Let me get to the window. There. You've got mad. No, I haven't. I had to throw it through the window. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Rolls Royce is right underneath.
My car. My rolls. Good grief, what have you done? Look at it. Look at it. A smoking wreck. Quite a remarkable performance, even to you two. Punched Sir Gregory on the nose, smashed his clock, destroyed his new coat, and blown up his car. Now, what have you got to say for yourself?
Well, I didn't... Happy anniversary, Sir Gregory.
Time to meet the men from the ministry. We present Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler in The Men from the Ministry, a weekly tribute to our government service. That intricate network of departments, committees, and subcommittees, all of whom keep minutes, and some of whom waste hours. There are those who say that government offices tend to live in the past, but in the General Assistance Department, at least, they are more concerned with the present.
Well, too. I like your new tie.
Oh, good. It's a present. It's from Aunt Primrose for my birthday.
Oh, good heavens, dear. Is it your birthday? Wish I'd known.
Oh, didn't you? I put it in your desk diary.
Well, what's the good of that? You know, I never look at it. Anyway, you've done very well with that lovely new tie.
I'm glad you like it.
Better than the tie you usually wear, all covered in breakfast stains. It's a wonder you don't get an advertising fee from the Egg Marketing Board.
Well, egg stains are jolly hard to get off ties. And I do enjoy poached eggs for breakfast.
Yes, well, why not have them boiled, like I do?
Oh, you shouldn't boil ties. They get all wrinkled and stiff.
Now, look here, too. I'm off to my club for lunch. Now, don't forget that Ministry of Defence job, will you?
Oh, yes, we're drafting a parliamentary reply for them, aren't we?
I'm not to. You are. And they want it delivered to the house by 2 o'clock, remember?
Bother, I was hoping to spend this morning learning Russian.
Learning Russian?
Yes, it's my new hobby. I've decided to learn Russian. Could be very useful if Russia ever joins NATO.
Extraordinary business.
I borrowed these Teach Yourself records from the Civil Service Record Library.
Oh.
You use them with this phrase book.
With the phrase book, I see. Let's have a look at that then. Yes.
There you are.
Yes, useful Russian phrases. That efficient collective tractor has just run over my foot.
Yes. They've got phrases for every situation the visitors likely to meet.
Yes, yes. I now see the error of my ways and wish to make a full confession.
And there's a section for traditional Russian jokes and proverbs. Here we are. The pig that you keep in the bedroom smells as bad as the one in the garden.
Yes, right, yes. Well, now, put it away now before you get overexcited, too. Yes. And get on with that parliamentary reply. I'll send Mildred in on the way out.
Yes, but one, don't you... I haven't... Oh, he's gone. Well, this next one was just right for him. The cock is first at the feed trough, but it never lays any eggs. Now, let's just have another look at this tie in the mirror.
Mr. Lennox Brown said you wanted me to take something down, Mr. Lamb.
Oh, yes, Mildred, I see, yes. It's that parliamentary reply for the Ministry of Defence.
Oh,
before we start, do you notice anything different about me?
different?
Round about the neck.
Oh, yes. It's your collar. That little frayed bit's come unstitched.
The tie, it's a new one. Aunt Primrose sent it for my birthday.
Oh, I didn't know it was your birthday. Well, many happy returns, Mr. Lamb.
Oh, thank you, Mildred. Yes, today I'm a year older. It's a new material this time, you know.
Yes, Mr. Lamb, it's ever so nice. Now, look, it is nearly my lunch hour, so...
Yes, quite. The parliamentary reply. Now, let me see. Where did I put my notes? Ah, yes. Are you ready?
Yes, Mr. Lamb.
Right, here we go, then. I can assure the House that our Navy is in a high state of readiness. It's crease resistant, you know, Mildred.
Yes, Mr. Lamb.
It won't wrinkle when you knot it, like most ties. There's a word for it. What is it now?
Can we finish the dictation, please, Mr. Lamb?
What? Oh, yes, I see. I'm sorry. Among recent additions to the fleet are HMS Curlew, HMS Fearless, and most important of all, HMS... Uncrushable, that's the word.
Yes, Mr. Lamb.
Yes, uncrushable. It's been successfully tested up to 500 knots, you know. Not a crease.
Yes, Mr. Lamb. 500 knots, you say?
That's right. It's made of a new non-iron material.
Mr. Lamb, I'm in my lunch hour.
Yes.
I've got to meet my boyfriend at 1 o'clock. Can we please finish this off?
Well, all right. If you'll stop chattering about your boyfriend, we'll get on a lot quicker. Now, where was I? We'll have to rush. The question's coming up in the house at 2.
Can the Minister tell the House whether he is satisfied with the present state of Britain's naval readiness?
Come along, McGregor. Where's the reply to this one?
Well, the Ministry were rushing it across there, but it doesn't seem to be here yet. There's a messenger waiting over there. I think he may have the reply. If you could just keep going for a moment.
Oh, well, be quick, then.
In answer to my right honourable friend, I should like to say that the record of the previous government in this matter was deplorable. They didn't realise the need to be fully prepared at all times. And when asked about naval affairs, they always preferred to attack our party rather than get down to the facts.
Here we are, sir. Here we are. Here's your answer.
Oh, and about time, too.
Now, my right honourable friend has asked me about the present state of Britain's navy. And here is my answer. I can assure the House that our Navy is in a high state of readiness. Among recent additions to the fleet are HMS Curlew, HMS Fearless, and most important of all, HMS Uncrushable. This has been successfully tested up to 500 knots. And furthermore, is made of a completely new non-iron material.
Evening Globe, news editor speaking. No, I haven't the time. We're just tying up the afternoon edition. Sorry. George, we've got to find something to pep up this front page. Look at it.
Yes. Right now, the most exciting thing is this little panel saying the cartoonist's on holiday.
Anything big in the teleprinter tray?
Let's see now. Foul language on television show. Pop star in paternity suit. Economic disaster imminent. No, it's all the usual stuff.
Hello, what's this? Excitement in Parliament. Minister reveals Britain has amazing new battleship, HMS Uncrushable.
HMS Uncrushable? Well, that's a new one on me. Could that make a lead story?
Oh, you bet it could. She can do 500 knots, according to this report. Well, that's a fantastic speed.
Yes, this will put Britain's Navy well ahead of the rest of the world.
Get on to the people who drafted this reply. We need more details. We'll splash this in the late edition.
Right. Operator, get me the press room at the House of Commons. Fred will know the department to get on to.
Right. I'll hold the front page.
May I take your hat and coat, sir?
Thank you, Plunkett. Thank you. Tell me, is Mr. Lennox Brown still in the club?
Mr. Lennox Brown, sir? Well, now, let's see. It's Monday, and he takes a shorter lunch than usual on a Monday. What time is it now, sir?
Nearly 4:15.
Oh, well, in that case, he'll be with his brandy in the smoking room, sir.
Good. Now, there you go. Oh, dear. There you are. How are you?
Oh, well, hello, Buffy.
I just dropped in to thank you for that parliamentary reply. Very, very, very prompt.
The what?
Oh, the reply.
Yes. Oh, well, glad to be of service, Buffy, you know. He gave it the personal attention, of course.
Yes, I could see that. Yes, very thorough.
Quite. Well, it's no good leaving these things to the junior staff. Old Rudge at the Foreign Office used to do that. Do you remember Rudge?
Rudge.
Yes, odd chap. Used to breed hamsters in his filing cabinet.
Tragic business.
Yeah, tragic. That reply of yours caused quite a stir in the house, you know. HMS Uncrushable and so forth.
Did it? Yes, good. HMS Uncrushable, you say?
Yes. You know, even some of our chaps in the Ministry of Defence hadn't heard about her, you know.
Haven't heard about Uncrushable? Dear me, I can hardly believe it. Well.
Of course, none of them would admit it, but I could tell they were in the dark. Yes, luckily, of course, I knew all about her.
Yes. Of course.
Yes. She does 500 knots, you know.
Really? 500 knots? Well, that's remarkable, isn't it? Is that fast?
Yes. Why, in miles per hour, that's nearly... It's very fast, very fast. Faster than anything else we've got. One thing about your department, you know, you can always be relied on to check your facts. I mean, this parliamentary reply was obviously a very thorough job. Double-checked all along the line, wasn't it?
Well, I suppose that is, yes. Of course.
Of course. Did it all yourself, Mrs. Splendid. Will you join me in another brandy?
Well, that's very civil of you, Buffy, and then I really must get back to the office, you know. I can't leave them alone for too long. Never know what they get up to.
I'm absolutely starving, Mildred. Starving. Number one isn't back from lunch yet, and I can't go till he comes.
Oh, it's a shame. You know, he's got no right keeping you here all this time.
I know.
Yeah, I had a lovely lunch with my boyfriend. We went to that new fish restaurant, the Heavenly Place.
Since 11 o'clock, I've had nothing but a fluffy toffee I found in the in-tray.
I rather fancied the succulent, juicy steak flip.
Oh.
Or the plump, golden southern fried chicken.
Oh.
But in the end, we had the crispy sea-fresh cod with tangy lemon and deep French fried potatoes.
Oh, Mildred, I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear me. I'm going on a bit, aren't I? Look, why don't you try and take your mind off it, Mr. Lamb?
Yes, that's the answer. Think of something else. I know. I'll brush up my Russian.
I'll get your Russian records for you. Now, where are they?
Don't worry, I put them in a safe place. Now, where was it? Yes, I put them under the cushion of that chair you're sitting on.
What? Under this cushion?
Yes.
Oh, flipping heck. Just look at them.
Oh, good heavens, Mildred. What have you done? They're all broken.
See, I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Lamb. Still, I wasn't to know they were there, now was I?
The Civil Service Record Library won't like this. The only Russian language course they had.
Oh, Mr. Lamb, what are we going to do?
Well, Mildred, there's only one thing we can do. We'll have to replace them with another set.
Another set?
Yes, I want you to go out now and try all the record shops. You can borrow some money from the petty cash. Yes. Don't come back till you've got a complete set of Russian language records.
All right, Mr. Lamb. Oh, and do cheer up. I mean, after all, you did get a nice new tie for your birthday.
Yes, that's true. And I got this book.
Oh, yes?
35 to 45, A Man's Difficult Years. Oh, and I got a new pair of shoes, though I couldn't wear them in the office. They're rather stiff and make a bit of a noise when I walk. General Assistance Department, Richard Lamb speaking. Speaking.
Evening Globe here, sir. We wonder if you can confirm...
Just a minute, will you? Right over it. Now, run along and see about getting those records.
Right ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. What was it you wanted us to confirm?
It's this uncrushable business. It seems you've really got a winner there.
Uncrushable business.
We were told you could fill us in on the details. Tie up all the loose ends.
Tie up all the... Oh, that uncrushable business. Yes, it is rather good, really.
500 knots. It's hard to believe.
It's quite true, I can assure you, but I'd no idea the national press would be interested.
Not interested? This is a big story, Mr. Lamb. Another triumph of British technology.
See?
I doubt if there's another one in the world like it.
Good heavens, Auntie must have gone to a great deal of trouble.
Pardon? What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Well, under the circumstances, I'm rather flattered. What do you want to know about it?
Everything you can give us. What sort of shape is it?
Well, now, let's see it. Oh, quite conventional, sort of long and thin and pointed at both ends.
Yes, but what about the design?
The design. Well, there's a sort of blue streak in it.
Hey? A blue streak? You mean to say it's got a blue streak?
Yes, several of them, in fact.
Several blue streaks? Can I quote you on that? I mean, it's not covered by the Official Secrets Act or anything.
I shouldn't think so. No. After all, anyone can see for themselves.
They can? Well, where is it at the moment?
Well, where do you think it is?
Yes, I see. Security, eh? Well, what about tomorrow? Where will it be then?
Well, I thought I'd try it out in the wash. See if it's as good as they claim. You know, check this non-iron business.
So it'll be in the wash, eh?
Yeah.
George, get on to our East Anglia people. Can we send up a photographer to get a picture?
Well, if you really think it's worth it...
Well, of course. The public will want to see this record breaker for themselves.
Oh, an afternoon, too.
Ah, there you are, one. I was promised, I'll have to hang up now. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
What was that all about, too?
One newspaper asking about this tie Aunt Primrose gave me. I suppose the manufacturers are drumming up a bit of publicity, and the paper are giving it one of their twiddly-bits on the gossip page.
Oh, odd business. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not late, am I, too? I mean, I haven't delayed your lunch.
Well, after all, I mean... Good heavens, 5:15.
Go.
I might just get to the staff canteen before they close. Snatch a stale fish paste sandwich and a lukewarm cup of tea.
That's right, my dear fellow. Off you go and enjoy yourself. It is your birthday after all, isn't it? Yes. Anything happen while I was away?
Yes, Mildred sat on my language records and broke them all. She's out trying to replace them.
Mildred? Broke all your language records? Dear me, I am sorry. Yes, well, off you go and get your fish paste sandwich, too.
Fish paste sandwich, he says. Why doesn't he take a running...
Dear. Poor fellow's looking quite picky. Not eating properly, that's his trouble. So I want to speak to him about it. General Assistance Department.
Evening Globe here. I think we were cut off a moment ago.
Cut off? Oh, I have it. You're the chap with the twiddly-bits. Yes. Well, now, look, that was my number 2 you were speaking to, you see. I'm afraid he's left. Anything I can do?
Well, now, I was just saying to your colleague, you seem to have quite a record breaker there.
A record breaker?
Yes, he was telling me about her. She's broken several already, I understand.
Oh, records. He mentioned that to you, did he?
Well, he was just giving me the details. Tell me, what's her superstructure like?
Superstructure? Is that what you call it? Well, I can't say I've studied it all that closely, really. I suppose you could say she's, well-built.
Well-built, I suppose she is all British.
Oh, through and through.
So I can say that every part of her has been handled by British shipyard workers.
I beg your pardon,
How do the sailors feel about her?
Well, really, I don't think that's at all a proper question, if you don't mind my saying so.
Yes. Strict security, eh?
Look here, I can't waste time discussing this matter, Mr. Globe. No, you'll just have to use what you've got there. Goodbye. What a fuss about Mildred breaking a few gramophone records. Strong. Oh, well, now then, where's that form I was studying? Irish lad, 5 to 4 on. Won his last 2 races and second a red herring in the Gold Cup, Kempton Park. Yes, I think he's shown good form this season. Really, can't work in peace. Oh, I hope it's not that fool Pitkin. General Assistance Department.
Pitkin here.
Oh, Sir Gregory. Yes, how nice.
Now, look here, Lennox Brown. The PM's been on to me about this new battleship, HMS Uncrushable.
My word, the Prime Minister? Well, he certainly takes a personal interest in everything.
They wanted to know all the details, just to check the facts he already has.
Check the... I see, Sir Gregory. Yes.
It's all about it, but between you and me, I got the feeling he'd never even heard of the ship.
Incredible.
Uncrushable. Yeah, well, of course, I gave him the general picture, all the facts I had to hand, but, I thought you could just remind me of the details. You've got them all there, haven't you?
I have? Oh, yes. Oh, of course I have, Sir Gregory. My word, yes. As a matter of fact, my number 2, he's been working on this, you see. Yes, he knows even more about it than I do.
Here he comes now. Perhaps I could call you back later, Sir Gregory.
Right, Lennox Brown. And don't forget, I want you to fill me in.
It would be a pleasure, Sir Gregory.
The canteen was closed when I had to pop out and get a pie from the grocer's. I thought I'd eat it here.
Yes, well, never mind about that. Never mind about that. You can tuck in later, my
I
dear.
haven't eaten since...
Well, look, you mustn't let gluttony get the upper hand. The permanent undersecretary wants details of this new battleship. The PM's been on to him.
The new battleship. What new battleship?
I couldn't get them, Mr. Lamb. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
Yes, Mildred, you are. But since you're here, we might as well know what you couldn't get.
It's them Russian records. None of the shops have any.
Oh, dear, I'll be drummed out of the Civil Service Record Library. They'll cut off my Bartok concerto.
Yes, too. But look, let's get back to the problem in hand, please. Now, this battleship, HMS Uncrushable.
HMS... I can't say I remember that one.
Oh, yes, Mr. Lamb. It's in the evening paper. Here, look. Breakthrough for Britain. It says, record-busting battleship wonder of the world.
Let me see that. A military spokesman today confirmed that HMS Uncrushable, the Royal Navy's new supership, has been successfully tested at over 500 knots.
The spokesman further revealed that the ship is armed with several Blue Streak missiles.
I think that answers Sir Gregory's questions, one. The details are all here. I mean, they must be accurate. They're in the paper.
Of course, but where did the paper get their details from?
Oh, the Minister of Defence, I imagine. He was dealing with the naval strength in Parliament today.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Lamb. And we supplied all the facts for him, remember?
So he did. Oh, well, it's all right then. We're reliable enough.
Two. You're babbling again.
No.
What did your parliamentary reply say?
There's a copy under this here. I'll read it.
Yes, well, all right.
Show the House the readiness and the different strength of the HMS Uncrushable tested up to 500. Mildred.
Well, I only wrote what you said, sir.
There's something the matter, too?
This battleship everyone's so excited about. It isn't the battleship at all. It's my Aunt Primrose's necktie. The one she gave me for my birthday.
Oh,
I was telling Mildred about it while she was taking things down, you know. That reply, you know. Oh, dear.
But the paper says that ministry spokesman confirmed it. Now, who'd be silly enough to... You would, wouldn't you, too?
Well, I thought when the newspaper ran with my necktie, I naturally...
You're in trouble, too. Oh, my word. Yes, and you've got Admiral Buffington in trouble as well.
Oh, dear.
Yes, why, only this afternoon we were talking about this, you know, and I said to Buffy... Oh, dear. Sue, this is really terrible.
Oh, what are we going to do?
My goodness, it's the national press. Sir Gregory Pitkin. And now the Prime Minister. How are we going to explain it? Oh, the mind boggles.
Boggling will get us nowhere, too. Now, we've got to look at this calmly. First, there isn't a battleship at all, right?
I know that.
Ah, yes, you do now. But while you didn't know that you should have known, you were pretending that you did, weren't you?
I suppose I was.
Exactly. So was I, and so was everybody. Yes, so we were all covering up for something we didn't know and thought we ought to have known. So there's only one thing we can do. We'll bluff it out.
And here is the news for Tuesday, the 11th. Throughout the world, there is keen interest in the Navy's new super battleship, HMS Uncrushable. According to first reports, she was anchored in the Wash, but reporters who hurried to the spot were informed by a ministry spokesman that she had just left for a courtesy visit to Tristan da Cunha. The news for Wednesday, the 12th. HMS Uncrushable. Reporters on their way to Tristan da Cunha were told today that the battleship had already left for the South Pole. Reports of sightings continue to come in. According to the first mate of the tramp steamer Liberian Lady, she was a fearsome great monster of a thing, engines screaming and all painted purple. He declined to answer further questions and struck our correspondent with an empty whiskey bottle. Thursday the 13th. The high speed of HMS Uncrushable is making it difficult for the world's pressmen to catch up with her. A plane load of reporters en route to the South Pole were informed that she has now left for the North Pole. Pressed for exact details of her position, a ministry spokesman glanced at a book on his desk
and said he thought it might be 45 degrees north, 35 degrees east. Friday the 14th. Following yesterday's report that HMS Uncrushable was 45 degrees north, 35 degrees east, the Soviet government have protested that the ship was infringing her territorial waters. The ministry spokesman said yesterday's position was given in error. It should have been given as 35 degrees north, 45 degrees east. When it was pointed out that this was the middle of the Syrian desert, he replied that the entire matter was covered by the Official Secrets Act.
I don't like this at all, man. We can't possibly keep it up. We're making mistakes left, right, and centre.
Nonsense, too, nonsense. Everything is going very, very smoothly.
What?
Where should we send her today?
Well, I suppose I could close my eyes and stick a pin in the wall map again.
Yes, all right, but this time be careful. You've already scratched the paint, punctured the painting of Gladstone, and given Mildred a very nasty shock.
Today's newspaper, sir, they're still full of it.
Are they? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, my word, yes. They started making up their own details. Listen to this one, too. The Human Drama of Uncrushable. The Men Who Sail and the Women Who Wait. By Godfrey Nichols.
It's too good to last. We're sure to be found out sooner or later.
I can't see why you're worried, too. Everyone believes it. Well, look at this item here.
Huh?
Prime Minister arranges personal visit to new battleship.
Oh, well, if he said it... He's what? Oh, no. I mean, he couldn't, because...
Where is he looking round? It won't be there.
Oh. Yes. Oh. Well, now, this does make things a bit awkward, yes. Yes. Well, I see here that he's arranged the inspection for tomorrow. Issued orders for Uncrushable to be recalled immediately.
Well, that's it. That's the end. They've got us by... We're doomed.
Steady, please. Now, there must be a way out of this. Now, let me think.
This is John Curl with the news and radio newsreel. First, the news. It was announced an hour ago that Britain's latest battleship, HMS Uncrushable, sank without trace in the Indian Ocean this afternoon. We begin radio newsreel with an interview with the two ministry spokesmen who gave the news. Mr. Lennox Brown, your department is to be congratulated on making such a full and frank statement.
Well, it's no use trying to fool people, you know. Honesty is the best policy, I always say.
Was there much loss of life?
For gracious me, no. Nobody harmed at all, really. Though my number 2 had a nasty attack of boggling at one point.
What, in your opinion, caused HMS Uncrushable to sink so suddenly?
Well...
Yes. It went too fast, you know. Yes. I always said it went too fast for its own good.
Nevertheless, HMS Uncrushable was certainly a triumph of British engineering and imagination.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Especially imagination. Yes. It was great loss, yes. And all its blueprints went down with it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. And not only that, several other things were on board when she sank.
Oh, yes. Lost without trace, of course.
Oh, without trace. We have a list here. Now, let me see. There was a full set of Russian language records on loan from our department. Several rather difficult files we've been working on were lost. The Willesden sewage report.
Yes, and that rather tricky traffic sensors.
Oh, that, yes.
Anything else, too?
My typewriter rubber.
Oh, don't be silly. Yes, well, I think that was the lot. Other items may be included, of course, in our final report. Morning, Mildred.
Oh, Sir Lennox Brown, you're early today, sir?
Early, yes. Well, the trains are running later than usual. Yes. I got to the station at 9:40 to catch the 9:50 and caught the 9:30 by mistake. Yes. Is there any work in?
Well, there's this memo from the Ministry of Defence, sir.
Oh.
They wanted to draft a parliamentary reply about the Air Force.
Yes.
Good morning, man. Thank heavens we got that Uncrushable business sorted out. I feel a new man this morning.
Yes, well, I'm very glad to hear it. You can get on with drafting this parliamentary reply.
Right you are, man. I say, do you know I got a late birthday present this morning? Delayed in the post. A splendid pair of socks.
It seems the minister's giving a report on our latest aircraft.
They're awfully good. Extra strong elastic. guaranteed to stay up as long as required.
Take them off this instant, sir.
No, what do you
Don't
think?
mention
But
them again in
you
this office,
I
please.
got them from my ankle.
Take them off, too, will you?